Now that you're all set up with your username and password in VoiceStream Reader, I want to show you some ways that you can manipulate the text once you're in the app. So go ahead and open your app, VoiceStream Reader. I'm going to show you my home page because here is where I have all of my text saved. So all of the digital text that I have has actually been imported from Bookshare, but you can get it from other places as well. So once you have your text in here, you can choose the text, and there's a couple neat ways for you to manipulate this so that it's very easy to read or eases your visual system by making it larger, changing the colors. So if you look right up here in the upper right hand corner of the screen, you're going to see a button that is a circle, and that's for all of your auditory information. And then the A, small a and large uppercase A, is where you're going to find your visual tools. So go ahead and click that. Visual settings are here, so you can see that in plain text or rich text. Font and spacing is one that you'll probably be able to manipulate. So the font, a lot of times, the font, the way that things are presented make a big difference. So there's some that you can choose from. Arial font is nice block text, so you can choose that one. Sometimes I like the chalkboard text because it has the regular A's and the regular G's, where some of the other fonts are different. So often I will pick the chalkboard font. Here's where you can increase or decrease the text size. So large print is 18-point font and up. So you can fix this to be nice and big and readable, or really big and readable. Something else that you can do on here is change the character spacing. So you can make it so that you can up the spacing in between the characters. So it allows you to go up to 10 and then down to real close spacing. So let's take a look at that. So there's 5 spacing, and then you can make it so all the way up to 10. So there's a lot more space in between letters. And then you can change also the line spacing, and you can change the margins. Another real neat feature is that you can change the colors. So right now it's in custom settings, but you can just change it so it's light or dark, and then you can change it to whatever color is interesting for you. So sometimes my students actually like to have a dark blue text. You can set that. Looking at custom, and go up to a dark blue text. Change that a little bit. And the background, sometimes they do better and it's less fatiguing to have one that's a little more like a buff color. And we can change that. Ooh, I don't like that. And you can also change the highlighting color as well. So I'm going to go back and just change that to a white background. Back. Something else that's interesting to do is you can look at the advanced visual settings and choose that. This makes it so you can occlude some lines. So if you want less on a page, that makes it 5 lines, or you can do 3 lines at a time, or some kids even need 1 line at a time. So that's something else that you can do. And that's the entire open page. Okay. You can also change, if you're listening to this out loud and you want to have the VoiceStream Reader read to you, you want to choose this button up top, and there's all your audio settings. You can change the speech rate. You can change the language, you can change the voice. I really like the girl's voice, Samantha, but there's some boys' voices on here as well, and there's other ones that you can try. If there's some pronunciations that you don't like, you can always change that, but I kind of just leave it go. And you can also download more voices, but here's where you'll go if you want the VoiceStream Reader to read to you. And there you have it. Great features of VoiceStream Reader.